Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saves a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found, was blind, but now I see. 'Twas grace that brought my heart to fear, and grace my fear's relief. How precious did the grace appear, this hour I first believed. The Learning Journey in association with Turn It Up Tuesday, hosted by Ross Audio, presents Did You Know? And this week we will explore the converging paths of John Newton and John Wesley in the fight against slavery. The words of the song Amazing Grace that you just heard is a powerful song in many religious places and can be traced back to the 18th century. In this presentation, I will explore two significant figures who emerge with the power of words to challenge the deep entrenched institution of slavery. John Newton, once an active participant in the slave trade, he underwent a profound personal transformation that led him to renounce his past and become an Anglican minister. The hymn Amazing Grace is not just a spiritual anthem, but a narrative of his personal redemption. The lyrics reflect Newton's journey from evilness to spiritual enlightenment via the transformative power that allowed him to see the problems and issues with slavery. The hymn has become a symbol of hope and redemption, echoing the potential for people to change and, of course, for them to be a part of the transformative process. And, of course, Newton's transformation led him to become an active abolitionist. Simultaneously, John Wesley, a minister and theologian, was creating a path as a vocal critic of slavery. His book, Thoughts Upon Slavery, dissected the morality, economic issues, and social implications of the slave trade. He presented a well-argued case against the institution. Wesley's critique was grounded on the inherent issue of dignity and worth of every individual. In his work, he highlighted the wickedness of slavery. For example, he highlighted that slaves in some Caribbean countries were starved to death. As a matter of fact, they were starved with loaves of bread hanging over their heads, which they could not reach. I will do another video to focus on his work because I think it is so important to have one video for him. Wesley's argument in Thoughts Upon Slavery were comprehensive and multifaceted. He scrutinized the economic underpinnings of slavery and highlighted the moral bankruptcy that accompanied the commodification of human beings. Moreover, he emphasized the violation of human rights that were routine on these slave trades. And he also argued that society must recognize and solve the profound injustices which was at the core of the situation. When we analyze the implications of both men's writings within the context of slavery, we find a compelling narrative of transformation and moral awakening. Newton's Amazing Grace serves as a personal testament, illustrating the potential of personal growth and change. And even though we might be entrenched in certain things, we have the capacity to make that transformation. Through a well-articulated argument, Wesley encouraged individuals to recognize the inherent cruelty of slavery. His writing ignited a flame of conscience, encouraging readers to question the status quo and work towards a more equitable society. That is so important. Together, the narratives of Newton and Wesley form a powerful testament to the potential for change and transformation. The writings, though different in approach, converge to offer a compelling critique of slavery, highlighting the urgent need for reform and the pursuit of justice and equality. In conclusion, let me say the writings of John Newton and John Wesley represents a significant chapter in the fight against slavery. Through personal narratives and critical analysis, both men challenged the prevailing narratives surrounding slavery, arguing that society must confront these issues. Let me say that their works, Amazing Grace and Thoughts Upon Slavery, serves as a powerful reminder of human capacity for change and redemption, and offering hope to those who are enslaved or depressed. Collectively, they thrive towards making a pathway for justice and equality. It is my hope and my dream that those who continue to oppress the marginalized people in our society because of their color or social status would mirror the transformation of John Newton and advocate for equality for all people on this planet. Over to you, Ross.